IHL stands for International Humanitarian Law, and it is the law that governs armed conflict. It's sometimes called LOAC, or the Law of Armed Conflict. It's important because it puts limits on a thing that most people consider to be unregulated, I guess. Generally speaking, when people think of war, all's fair in love and war, but really if you were applying IHL, not everything is fair. We have conducted our own trainings to train our teams, both in generally about IHL through the Red Cross training, and then more specifically on the topic areas that we could choose to do our campaign on, international justice and child soldiers.
Okay, so our group decided that for our International Humanitarian Law campaign, we would make a board game that uses the game itself to teach what international humanitarian law is and what is and is not allowed to happen in war. So what we did was we created a game based on several different games where you try and take over multiple territories as a way to defeat the other warlords in the game.
In the scenario, war has no winners, there are only losers. But the point of this game, at least for a game perspective, is to defeat the other warlords by accomplishing your goals in what we would hope to be the most humane way possible. As this game goes on, just kind of keep in mind the realities of war, even in this fictional scenario, and think about how international humanitarian law can be used to prevent these sort of horrible scenarios from occurring in the future.
So I'm new to this whole process, and so far it's been an enlightening experience because, I knew about these war criminals and, the whole Stop Coney thing a couple years back was always in my mind, but I didn't know the rules of international conflict very well, and so going through Red Cross and participating in this program has allowed me to learn more about international humanitarian law